What the are you doing here, little buddy? Have a rest. Just relax. Take a load off your feet.
Welcome to Antimatters. Hello everyone. Up today we have the super fast growing Messor Barbarus. We haven't caught up with William and Co for about 4 months, but during that time they've been growing and growing and growing. I'd say they've at least doubled in size over winter. About a month ago I started thinking about making a new nest for the Messors, and I stumbled upon a video from D Colony. Check it out in the comments below. The video got me really thinking though, especially about a porous core. I basically got straight to work. 4 months ago these girls were all compressed up in one tube. Since that time though, they've come out of hibernation fully, and they managed to basically fill the whole nest. They were getting a bit hard to handle. Just like with previous Messor colonies, I knew I had to go with a DIY setup. I pulled out my 1-coat plaster, I ordered 4 spaghetti containers from Amazon, a little bit of pipe for some reason, a little drill bit to do a little hydration hole, some step drill bits for the entrances, a little tub and a screwdriver to mix up the plaster, some porous core material, which will fit inside of a spaghetti container, pencil and ruler, of course, gotta have them. I also went on Amazon and ordered 6 kilos of this sparkle sand. The final ingredient, D Colony's video. I had a rough plan of what I wanted to do, and there was something special I had planned as well. Here it is, that little water bit midway up. You'll see what I'm doing in a bit. To get the cores to fit nicely, I had to give them a little bit of a chopping. Nearly forgot you also need a saw. I went crazy chopping everything. Oh, wow. I was chopping left, right and centre. Oh. Before long I had a little monolith inside of my spaghetti container. The colour scheme for the chambers in the nest was also purple. So I further squared up the cores and slipped one in. Then I chucked in a base layer of sand. Adding the sand and filming also proved to be quite difficult. I was going to do a full build video. By about this point though, I was questioning that decision. For the plaster mix to go on the floor, I chose to go with a ratio of 2 cups of plaster with 1 cup of blue sand. I was hoping this would turn the plaster a bright blue colour, however that did not materialise. Along with 2 plaster and 1 sand cup, I chucked in about 1.5 cups of water as well. You want the mix to be runny enough to get to where it needs to get to, but not too runny that it's not going to set correctly. This consistency seems pretty good. And this is the exact moment I gave up on making a build video. Let's skip straight to the end. After about 3 hours, I was left with this messy spaghetti container. Looked a bit rough though till I took it out of the container. Then, ooh, I was very happy with the purple. I gave the nest a few days to dry and quickly let the ants move in. After covering it with a t-shirt and making it dark, they quickly made it their new home. I then hooked up a little satin in the world as well. For the ants, I do believe this new setup is pretty much perfect. For me though, there is one slight issue. Every time I take it out of the warm incubator and it gets a little bit chilly in the room, that's it, the whole thing is kind of misting up, which makes filming the ants extremely hard. From what you can see though, there is loads of redheads now. There also seems to be a good amount of brood. This area was supposed to be a hydration area as well, however the ants managed to make their way inside of it. I think I left a hole somewhere. The idea though was to have a plaster nest where you could slightly control the humidity. That's especially good for the Messor Barbarus so they can store their seeds in the dry area and put the babies in the moist area. Moist. Once summer turns up and the days get a bit hotter, I'm hoping I'll be able to take this setup out of the cupboard and it will stop misting up, so I'll be able to get some really good videos of these, but that might be kind of midsummer. By then, I think they're going to be absolutely huge as well. I always enjoyed seeing Ant Holifer's giant Messor Barbarus colony, and it looks like I'm getting one myself now. Luckily, there's plenty of room for expansion in the nest. In the outworld, it is buzzing, but not too bad where I can't clean them and stuff. There's a healthy amount of activity, I'd say. There's also a healthy amount of seeds, and a healthy amount of poo on these test tubes. It's disgusting, but I guess it shows that they're eating well. They've also decided to turd all up the wall here, you can't even see in. Disgusting, but a sign of good health. With their other waste, they're actually really tidy, and they've made 2 little piles of refuse at the minute. All I have to do is go in with the super pooter and suck them up. It's super easy. This colony is also becoming a lot calmer with me going in and doing things now, which is quite nice. They do say Messor Barbarus gain a lot of confidence as they gain workers, and it's really showing now. They're not too troubled at all when I go in with a hoover. I did suck up a few ants with the hoover, so I decided to give these girls a little bin so I didn't have to sort through the rubbish. All that's left now is the drinkers. I can't be asked to do both, so I'm just going to clean one. All I gotta do is take out this old cotton wool that I dumped in the middle. I do that because the Messor Barbarus are stupid swimmers. As you can tell by that special little girl that's drowning in the water right now. Don't worry, I'm not going to leave her. After fishing her out, I chucked a little bit of new cotton wool in the middle to hopefully prevent them drowning, and it's all ready to go. Looks like the bin is already doing its job as well. Hopefully in a few hours I'll be able to take it out and chuck all that stuff in the bin. As these girls grow in number, they're obviously going to need more nests, so I think I'm going to make some more of these DIY style ones. When I do, I'll be sure to make a new video on their upgrade. So that's you all up to date with the Messor Barbarus. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Thanks for watching though, have a fabulous week, may your ants live long and prosper, and until next time, bye!